I'm Rita Erickson, and I live in Hidden Village. I've lived here for 2.5, almost 3 years, and we're in a really nice community, 20 homes, but we're getting so close to one another. It's been quite an experience. I am vice president of our association, and it's been quite interesting and very informative.
I'm Dorothy Shepard. I'm a retired school teacher, and when we first started getting things going, they needed a placeholder for treasurer when we incorporated.
I'm Gloria Black. I've lived here, I'd say, about 5.5 years, but I don't hold an office.
No, you don't.
But it is a comfortable place to live. We moved here to retire.
Yeah.
Joanne.
The next thing we know, we get a letter, certified letter, and one hand delivered, that we're going to be evicted on the, what was it, the 1st of November of 2008. And I don't know how anybody else felt, but my stomach it felt like someone had just given me a blow in the stomach. And I immediately sat down and wrote everybody in the park a letter and said, if you feel like I feel, we need to talk.
Well, when I got the letter, I was of the same mind. There was no two ways. We had to do something. There was no money in the fund to move our homes, and it would cost us each about $25,000 to $30,000 to do it. Now, we already had paid to have our homes set up here. It would make our homes to where we couldn't pay for them, even with that extra $25,000 or $30,000. It was just a staggering feeling.
And I was ready to move. Like Dorothy said, I could have gotten it out of here. I could have set it up someplace. I'd have to immediately put it up for sale because I couldn't afford the payments after that. And so when we first started talking about buying it ourselves, realized that maybe we could, you know. In the beginning, I don't think I was, I wasn't too sure.
Gave us a video about all the things that we could do with the park if it was our own, and how we could do that. And we were flabbergasted. We thought, wow, can we do this? And we talked about it, and we were also stunned. We were in total agreement in everything that was brought up at the meeting. If we had one dissension, it pretty soon became a total agreement. It was amazing how everything worked out.
I think we were all really not aware of our neighbors. We didn't interact much until this occurred, so we had a mutual crisis, and we met over and over and over again and really got to know everybody who was living here, and that was really that was a wonderful experience, because people would make suggestions in our meetings and we would vote on them, and they had lots of ideas and good ideas. We renamed the park. So, all kinds of things like that in our meetings. We felt like we were a small community, but one that was very capable of making this work with our help.
For advice?
Oh, I would say try this. It really does work. If you're willing to put out some effort into buying your own place, it's worth it. It's worth the risk that you take.
Well, it's a lot of work, but it's good work, because you're working with so many wonderful people. We have a wonderful family here.
The greatest blessing of all is not to be at the mercy of a landlord that can raise the price to anything they want, and you either pay or get out.
We have planned out that probably the most we'll ever go up is 1 to 1.5%. And right now we're just right where we were before we started this. So.
And you have to have the cooperation of the whole group. And I think the one thing that we kept telling each other was, we're doing it for the good of everyone. We're not doing it for my good, not doing it for your good. We're doing it for the good of everyone. So some are still back in our thoughts. We're doing this for the whole body, not for just one person. All in all, it is worth every minute that you put into it.
It's great.